I wanted to like this one. I thought that this movie would have been really dang good. And it has the potential. The Tower of London from 1962. However, there's a catch. It's black and white. And I don't know. It's a Roger Corman production. And those are usually hit or miss. And he has a certain style about him. Alright, for the Poe adaptations, they're freaking phenomenal. I heavily enjoyed them, but just for this, I don't know. I don't know. I just think. Okay, so there was this one movie producer from the 1930s. His name was Edward Small. And, he has the stylings of. I don't know much about, but I'm just like. He was alright. And decides, like, okay, we're going to have this adaptation of Tower of London about the rise of Richard III to power, which I'll get into that a little bit later. It's like, okay, there's a 1939 movie that indeed does star Vincent Price himself in it, so it is a returning actor. But hey, instead of having to be more traditional, more like stage worthy, let's get a little bit more dramatic. Let us have the ghosts that so you have Edward the Fourth, who's on his deathbed, I think. And it's like, okay, who's going to inherit the throne? Is it going to be the adult, or is it going to be the son, Richard the Third? And lo and behold, it becomes King Edward the Fifth, who it was the successor. And it's like, okay, so we'll have so we'll have Vincent Price be the only thing that saves this movie, and let's have him go over the top and shouting, "I am Richard the Third, gotcha, dang it, damn you all," with his great nasally voice. I love it. And it's like, let's have all the people that he bills, have them return in ghost form, spectral form. Like, for example, a lady in waiting, or a physician later, or even the next successor. This movie actually had the balls to show the successor off screen, of course, to actually show them getting. But at the same time, I was surprised by that. It was like, I kind of liked the tone of this movie to a point. And, it's like, this felt like it was going to be a big production and an epic. But, however, it's like even Price actually proposed the idea to United Artists, or like Corman Brothers. And I'm like, oh, okay. I like what I'm hearing. Yes, this is good. However, there was a massive catch, because this one producer named Edward Smalls decided that it was going to be filmed in black and white. And ultimately, this deceived the audiences who were starting to understand how Vincent Price movies were shot and composed and stuff like that. So it just led to a massive wet fart of a production. It's bad. I mean, it's like, yeah, you have these nice interior shots. They look good. That's what Corman does. I cannot deny that. But even he cannot save it in this case, because this movie needed to be in color. Period. It's like, we have all these billings going on. We could have had some amazing sets. We could have had some freaking an amazing battle scene. But just I don't know. It's like, I even like the beginning when the successor is being chosen. That's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, I like this. I like the ghosts coming. It's like, I know I keep saying, it's like, this movie had potential, but it just sucked. Okay, just it being in black and white just robbed it of it being great. Okay, they could have worked in 1939. But this was 19. What was this? 1962. Freaking War of the Worlds came out, I think, about 7 years ago. Prior to this, and it was magnificent to look at. There are other movies in here that are in freaking color, like freaking Diary of a Madman, Cry the Banshee, and An Evening of Edgar Allan Poe. But no, we just get something that, I mean, yeah, you can still comprehend it, and price is great to look at it, but this just really messed with it. I'm sorry. So Richard III. So there was this stuff going on called the War of the Roses. There was like these two dueling homes or something like that. I don't know anything about that, but so in order to gain power, Richard III, I think he probably just based going off this movie, he did go around and billing most of his family, and I think it just led to him rising. But whatever eliminated him probably got killed in battle or something like that. I don't know. I need to look this up because this is interesting. You have all these TV shows, The Crown, Mary, Queen of Scots, and things like that. And it's like, I would like to see more of that. I think that is interesting.